The Third World War, an artistic. When the sun rose past the threshold of the upper sky, the world was already trembling. What was once a land where different nations spoke to one another had turned into a field where the new heroes of this century, technology, energy, and humanity, collided. The beginning. It didn't start with gunfire. It began with a misunderstood message. The world powers tried to obtain something beyond ordinary knowledge, the secret of the stars and the radiation beneath the earth. During their experiments, a metallic shadow of data drifted across the sky, cutting off parts of the global internet. From that moment, chaos began. Every nation blamed the other. Words that became bullets. News platforms turned into battlegrounds. Prime ministers talking about a war that hadn't yet happened. Generals declaring they were preparing for defense. Imagine the desert humming with tension. Drones searching for fabricated stories transmitted from the Arctic. Somewhere, an unknown coder made a minor mistake, blocking a nuclear fuel circuit. A tiny error, but the world interpreted it as an attack. From digital battles, real war, within hours, electrical grids began to fail. Hospitals pulsed with red emergency lights. Fighter jets took to the skies. And artificial floods appeared after abnormal storms. The great cities of the world became like spilled paint, half on fire, half frozen. The night of the explosion. Even though global powers attempted peace, everything collapsed in a single night. 2 missiles, never seeing each other, were launched at the same moment. One from the east, one from the west. Each nation believed the other was targeting them. The result. A radiant white heat that burst over a once curious civilization. The unexpected chapter. In the end, humanity learned this was a war no one could win. When the electromagnetic shock disabled GPS systems worldwide, only one technology remained impossible to jam. Speaking to another human being. Exhausted soldiers standing in the cold. Fragile engineers with limited resources. And children sleeping beneath a moonless sky built wooden shelters where people could simply talk. The final reports of the Third World War were not casualty numbers, but names. Every person, every voice, every story. That is how the war ended, not in victory, but in understanding.